Welcome to Unveil the Other Side, and today let's see how to make coconut wheat flour cookies. So for this cookie you'll need the following ingredients. I'm using about 1 cup of freshly grated coconut, and with the same quantity of wheat flour, about 1 cup. Half cup of brown sugar. You can use the normal crystal sugar as well, with about 3 pods of green cardamom. Any neutral oil, about half cup. I'm using olive oil here. You can also use avocado oil or canola oil, that doesn't have any smell. And salt, baking soda, about quarter teaspoon. And firstly what I'm going to do here is powder the sugar with the cardamom. So I'm using the raw cane sugar here. You can also use the white sugar. Once it is completely blitzed into a fine powder, transfer it into a bowl. This is how your cardamom sugar powder is. Transfer this into the bowl and mix it well with the oil. I'm using olive oil here, and to give in more coconut flavor to this cookie, you can also add half cup of coconut oil instead of olive oil, but I'm just trying to keep the coconut flavor a little subtle here. Mix it well so that it turns into a creamy texture. The sugar and oil, once you mix it without any lumps, this is how it looks. Cream it up for about 2 minutes so that it is more fluffy when you actually cook the cookies. This is where the creaming comes into picture. So at this point I'm going to add in the coconut. The grated coconut goes in, and don't use the dry coconut for these fresh cookies, because the cookies really turn out good when you use the fresh grated coconut. Meanwhile I'm just mixing in salt and about quarter teaspoon of baking soda to the wheat flour, and I'll be mixing it before putting it into the coconut sugar mix. As I said, I'm just going to mix everything together. So that the baking powder and the salt gets evenly distributed. Now I'm going to add it into the coconut sugar oil mixture. Bring everything together using a spoon initially. It will come into a dough form, and that's when you start rolling out small balls using your hands. If you hold it up together, as you can see, it is forming a ball shape. That's when you know that the batter or the dough is ready to be transferred onto the baking tray. I'm making small balls, as you can see here, and just dabbing it a little bit so that you don't have fat cookies, and the cooking happens evenly on all sides. Line them on the uh, greased plate, or you can also use parchment paper. I was running out on parchment paper, so I've just greased the baking tray. Space them apart so that you leave some space for aeration, and you'll have to bake this in the oven for about 12 to 13 minutes on 180 degrees centigrade. Preheated oven is what I'm just using here. You can see I've kept it at around 180 degrees, and 12 15 minutes is what I've placed it for. You can see that there is a little browning happening, so I just put it into the oven for another 2 minutes so that they're cooked on all sides, and it is cooled for another 10 minutes before you can have them with your tea or coffee in the evenings. Please do make these cookies and enjoy. Thank you for watching. Bye.